Hi guys, welcome back to the to my channel. This is going to be a quick look at Tamiya's P-47D Thunderbolt, the Razorback. Let's have a look. Okay then guys, like I said, this is just going to be a quick look, see what's in the box. So there we go, got a nice little box art on there. Inside the box here, straight away, obviously I've had this out and I've had a look at it. Decals, we've got some, this isn't part of the kit of course, got some of my own stuff, we'll go through that in a minute. Pop that over the way, over there. Obviously the instructions we'll have a look at in a sec, and there's the kit all bagged up, so you can see it's not started and I haven't really had a good look at it. So let's have a start with the instructions. So these obviously are typical Tamiya instructions. You've seen these before. There's nothing let's have a look. There's nothing new. What I do need to know is how old this kit is. Well, it's got a date there of 2002, so I thought it was a little bit older than that, this kit, but either way. Do a bit of write-up on the P47 there. We've got your colour call-outs. You've seen these. You've seen Tamiya instructions before. Nice and clear. Call-outs all the way. Pretty standard stuff. Obviously the call-outs are going to be for Tamiya. I probably won't be using the Tamiya colours. So cockpit straight off, nice detailed cockpit, fuselage together, cockpit's going in there. It looks like it's going to be a nice radial engine to go in. Is that one piece cowl? Looks like it's a one piece cowl, which will be good. It's obviously a gatefold instruction booklet, obviously, as I say, typical Tamiya. Wings going together, wings going on, the central spar as well, so that should make a decent join. Well, everything on this kit is going to be decent, as we know. Bit of undercarriage stuff going in. Got to get that alignment right, of course. But again, there's probably no need to worry about that. Posable flaps by the look of it. Prop, we got a little pilot, won't be using him. That's it. Drop tanks and a bit of armament, some rockets, bombs. Don't know what to do on this side yet. I might go with, well, I don't know yet. I'll make it up as I go along. Might go with the rocket launching. I might go with them. I'll have to have a look, really. Oh, here's the armament call out there, look. I don't think we're going to get it all on like that, but probably just the rocket tubes, perhaps. It's got a thing about applying decals, so if we go back over to here, we get your schemes. Black and white, obviously this being an older kit, older instructions, it was black and white. These days, this, if it was made now or re-release, it would be in colour, no doubt. Again, these have got the spray, the AS colours. They're the spray colours, aren't they? Olive drab over a medium grey, is it? Looks like. I'm not really up on my Tamiya colours. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Tamiya paint in the slightest. I just don't know. I'm not overly au fait with the number call outs. Looks alright, and they got some where's the stencils? I had that back on. Bloody gatefold. Fucking pain in the ass. There we go. We have got some. Oh, can you see all that little stencil data on there? Yeah. So nothing that you haven't seen already. There are your instructions. So if we start with the fuselage, which is obviously the biggest sprue, these Tamiya bags. What I normally do with my little look throughs is debag them first. I thought I'd try and be clever and do it like on camera because of the because the staples, and the Tamiya bags tend not to rustle as much as Airfix ones and the like, but in future I think I'll not bother doing that. We'll bring them up already debagged. Right, fuselage then, let's have a quick look. Well, it's, you know, it's fine lines, we've got a nice detail, got some raised detail here. Obviously a little, is either, I would imagine that's part of, as part of the aerial cable would go onto here. There will be absolutely no flash whatsoever on this kit, being Tamiya. I can't imagine that's a bit of flash. So that's absolutely beautiful. There's no riveting, whether it takes a rivet, whether they were riveted that much. I don't know much about the P-47s. Cockpit interior here on the floor. It's going to take a wash, lovely. Got some sidewall detail here. Is it that way around? Probably. Looks like it's that way around. Look at that. I mean, that's, for an older kit, that's lovely moulding. Maybe a little bit sparse perhaps, but I don't know. Not much to these old Second World War warbirds. Instrument panel. I'll tell you what we didn't do, which we must do, is have a look at the decals. We'll look at that in a minute. I wonder if there's cockpit dials. But anyway, internally, not a lot, a little bit there. It's a tub, isn't it, that goes in, so you have the sidewalls will be on here anyway. Yeah, magic. Okay then, so it's obvious what these are. Again, I'll tell you what there is there. There is all this lovely detail underneath here. Let's look at this detail, this beautiful detail. Again, it's going to take a wash beautifully, but the moulding does bleed through onto the top here. We'll have to see what we do about that there. Maybe we just thicken up the primer perhaps. It's a bit of a shame, but other than that, disappointment. You know, with beautiful detail all the way around. Again, these little fillets for the underside, beautiful. Little cutout for the nav light, beautiful landing light, I should say. Wing spars, obviously not going to see. Oh, you probably are going to see these, of course. Geared doors, lovely actuators. That could be interesting. The got a bit of flash there. Look. The guns, the 50 cals, little fillet that goes over there. Again, Tamiya kit. That's just going to go pop, and you'll never see it. But a bit of flash there. Look. But it's still interesting to see how that goes together. That's a real shame, that. You might not be able to see it, but I certainly can. And the more I scratch it, the more I'm making it worse. Leave it. Apart from them, that's a nice little wing sprue. Okay, so here we've got lovely props. Oh wow, look at them. We'll have to have a look, see which prop we use. I personally would want to use the biggest one available. The size of that prop. The size of that prop. Horizontal stabilizers, beautifully molded again, beautiful detail. God, I sound like a cracked record here, don't I? Seat's pretty basic, but all it was the seat. Pedals look nice. Bit of an engine, well, again, might look a bit basic, but once it's behind that cowl, behind the Simon here, I think it looked right. Now that, you see, look, yeah, that's, see, that wouldn't be, I'd imagine, if this, like again, if this was constructed today, you wouldn't have the sprue gates stuck right in the middle of the piece there. Is it on detail? No, there's no detail around it, so we could probably, actually, they haven't done such a bad job. Let's get the little pointer. So there is no detail around this at all. So you could nip that off as close as we could. A little sanding stick and a little bit of a buffing and they'll disappear. I don't think they'll do it these days over there. Anyway, it's my opinion. So that looks okay. Bit of air intake there, is it? Yeah. Beautiful. Lovely. Pilot. I'm not using the pilot. Apart from him not being able to pose his arms, it looks like he's had a bit of a stroke. He's alright for detail, I guess. Nice. Okay, so this is obviously in the one bag. We've got mirrored sprues. I'm assuming, make an ass out of you and me. These are the, here are the blast tubes for the 50 cals. Bit of flash there. Nicely protected here. Wheels, well, see, tyres. There is a little seam running down there. You possibly can't see it. There is a checkerboard, which can be a bit annoying because we have to obviously get rid of that seam and then reinstate that bit of checker detail on the check detail. Well, I don't know what you call that. I can't remember now. On the tyre. There's the rocket launchers. I'm thinking of using. They look quite nice, don't they? Got detail on that. Unfortunately, they are in two halves, so there's will be a seam to bugger about with. Paper drop tanks, quite nice. Oh, they're quite nice, aren't they? Got like the nice raised detail on there. So they're obviously mirrored sprues. They're quite nice. Quite nice. I mean, it's fabulous. Fabulous moulding, really. There's obviously no guessing what this is. Now, the clarity, let's have a look, obviously get the clarity. Perfect. Hope you can see that. You can see that these letters a little bit off, obviously where it's bulged, but not what you can do about that. But on the flat glass, perfect. Even on the front canopy, it's pretty good. Bit rubbish on there, but what can you do? That's not bad at all. That's really good. 2002 kit was made, everybody. And most manufacturers are still trying to catch up. Yeah, clarity on that is superb. Decals, we won't be using the main decals here. There is an instrument panel decal that we'll use. Most of all the common status, common stencils we'll be using. Shame, because old little Chief, he looks quite nice. We won't be using the seat belts. No, we won't though. I've got metal ones, haven't I? No, that's fine. But you know, that's as the famous Tamiya decals go. It's not. That's nice. It's quite flat. They are quite thick, mind. We'll have to watch the thickness on these little on the stencils, that they're not popping off the surface of the or whatever surface they're on too much. Yeah, so that's not too bad at all. Right, these are extras to the kit. These don't come with the kit. I have to stress that very much so. This is an old, I actually found this when I was doing a little bit of tidying up, and I thought, oh, well, how about that look? So we've got some Edward belts that I'm going to use. So aren't I lucky boy? Found them. That's quite good. And then I want to thank Les Wells, who is the secretary of RPMS Torbay, for lending me. How do you lend decals? I'm either going to strip them off and give them back to him. For giving me this decal sheet, which is, there you go, double D jugs. Can't beat double D jugs. So these are the call outs on the sheet. The one I will be doing is out one, Bella Belmont. That's what I'll be doing. And let's have a look at the sheet. The decal sheet, quite shiny. Let's have a look. Shiny. Possibly not as thick as the Tamiya ones, but still not skinny. There's Belle, look. It's quite nice. Although I think I prefer Sweetie. Anyway, let's not go there. Which is quite nice. So we've got, yes, carrier film. Carrier film stops here, along there. Whether we cut this and cut these under there, I'm going to have to just suck that and see. They seem quite dark. I'm no aficionado on stars and bars. They're certainly a lot darker than the Tamiya ones. Just bear with caller. I'll compare them to the Tamiya ones. Oh no, tell a lie, completely, yeah, that's a different blue one entirely, although that is pretty much the same blue there. Again, I'm kind of stabbing in the dark a little bit here when it comes to American insignia. So, recap, stencils, yes, main decals, no. We'll be going with Bella Beaumont, which is this lady here. The obviously the wording, the little sticker, the little placard here, a couple of letters, and then 34, 35, 34. Where's 35? Can't see it. That one there. So it's that dark blue, not the light blue, the dark blue. And I'm going to cut out, because a little cut out here that's going to be quite interesting, because this will be, I might make the announcement now. This is going to be a nice little separate for the glazing. That's going to be quite nice. This is going to be a D-Day double D jug. So lots of D's going on. This is going to be built for the our own show at IPMS Torbay. We have a show every Whitsun Bank Holiday Saturday in Torquay Town Hall, and this year's theme is D-Day, being 75 years, and so this will be ended into it. My stripes will be going all the way. You can see, you might be able to see where this has been darkened down. There, look, you see where it's a darker olive drab where they would have followed round. Les, he's a lot up on a lot more up on American stuff than I am, and obviously this is what he told me to do. Obviously that has been overpainted after the event, after obviously the D-Day, or later on in July perhaps, 44, and they've just overpainted the actually that would look quite nice to do that. A bit interesting, but my stripes would be going all the way, top of wings as well. Okay, gentlemen, any gentlemen, I'll leave you with them. Let's have a look at them. There we go. So that's quite, again, I would like to thank Leslie for lending me, fall off the floor then, for lending me the decals. Thank you very much, Les. Well, there you are. You've seen this kit before. You've probably got it in your stash. You've probably even built this kit. So there's nothing here that you won't have known about. It looks an absolute lovely kit. Tamiya, typical Tamiya, typical instructions. Beautiful, beautiful details. You know, I think. Hang on. Yeah, the cockpit's coming together now. It's one of them, isn't it? It's just going, you know, it's going to be easy to build. I'm kind of more about the painting anyway. The building is just something you've got to get through to get to the painting stage. So we're going to be doing this pretty sharpish. The colours is going to be the top, this olive drab. Underneath, I didn't mention in the instructions, is the metal finish for the undersides, which is, again, I haven't done one yet, believe it or not. I've been 6 years I've been back modelling now, and this would be the first proper time I'm going to get to do some NMF and all metal finish. So good job it's going to be underneath, so when I cock it up, hopefully you won't be able to see it. So there you go. That really is it in a nutshell. I hope to be doing this, like I say, starting this pretty imminently. I've had this kit for yonks now, and I always needed an excuse to build it. So what better than the Torbay show, which is our own show, obviously, which is going to be the D-Day. This year, excuse me, is the theme this year. Excuse me, the theme this year is D-Day. So it's obviously we're going to do the jug, double D jugs as well. And the other thing it might be going in, well, it will be going into, I'm going to enter this into Martin Lamont's D-Day diorama build. Now, Martin, if you do get to watch this, I've got the kit. I've got no idea what I'm going to do for a diorama yet. I might even, well, let's not go there, what I might not be doing. But so this is going to be entered into your little group build as well. As was meant to go into another group build, but I was waiting on stuff to turn up, and then it kind of didn't, and I think, oh no, I'm gonna have to get on with it sooner rather than later. So we're gonna get onto it. But I've kind of missed Johnny Burton's group build, so it can't go into that. Sorry, John, but maybe next time. Okay, I'm waffling. I've got some beer there waiting to be drunk. So I'll see you soon. Okay, chaps, keep modelling, happy modelling, and we'll see you on the internet. Cheerio now.